Hi, I'm back. My headphones got broke. Funny thing is I was in my recliner and they must have slid off off my little end table. And when I went to sit up in my recliner, I heard cracking. And when I found my headphones, that's what cracked. So my husband was good enough to get me another set. They finally come in, and I finally found a extension cord that I can use. In other words, it's not hooked to something. I love my husband, but he has extension cords and he has stuff attached to them all. So we're amateur radio operators or hams. It's his hobby. I got my license. Um, in the U.S., you have three licenses. You start with your technician, which gives you a limited range of bands that you can get on. Then you get your general, which expands your bands. And if you get your extra, I think you get a little more bandwidth, but I'm not so sure. But then you can test others well, actually, as a general, you can test people to get their technician license. But when you become an extra, you can test everybody and they can get their technician license or they can upgrade to general and extra. So, my husband, it's his hobby, and he has a lot of amateur radio equipment. And of course, we all know my hobby, knitting. So, welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if this is not your first time. I have missed each and every one of you, and I am sorry that I have not been here. But again, no headphones, and I like to use my computer, especially when I'm doing um, showing you stuff and doing things because my phone's not, I, I don't use an iPhone, I use an Android, and while they're wonderful and they're great, mine's not the latest and greatest, so it doesn't do as good as think you know, a good phone would do. But it does what I need it to do, right? So I haven't done a lot of shop with me videos either because sadly I just don't see a lot of new stuff in the stores. I know I've mentioned this before. We have Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree in a parking lot together or a little shopping center together. Both of them carry yarn, but my Dollar Tree quit carrying a lot of yarn. They cut it down to like two bins. And the last time I was in there, they had like three skeins of yarn in it. Uh, Hobby Lobby, of course, has narrowed their yarn selection down, but I do need to go in and do a video because, well, I thought they were going to all their own yarn, but it looks like they bought other yarn back in. So we may go check them out um, in a few days. Uh, then, of course, across the road is Michael's, which has never really had a very good selection of yarn. And then down the road, maybe a quarter of a mile, maybe not even that far really, is Walmart, and they really cut their aisle down. I mean, it's sad. It really, really is. And then about another quarter of a mile down, I have Joann's. Well, sadly, our Joann's, they can't get anybody in there. I don't know. Maybe it's everywhere, but they're only open till 4 in the afternoons now. I don't even know if they open at 9 or not. I think they do, but 9 to 4. And it's sad. It is. It's really sad about our choices of yarn going downhill. Of course, I do have some local yarn shops. I have one in Blacksburg, one in Radford that's also a quilt shop. The one in Floyd closed a couple years ago now. And we have two, one in Salem, one in Roanoke. And sorry, my phone started ringing, but it was scam. Um, One in Salem, one in Roanoke. Sadly, at one point we had two in Roanoke, and that one closed as well. I mean, I've seen a lot of the yarn shops closing, and I understand because I can't exactly afford to go in and shop from them either. I mean, if there's again the two that are closest to me don't have a lot of yarn. They're good people. I love them to death, and they just don't have a big selection, which is fine because, like I said, the one in Radford is also a quilt shop. They really focus on the quilting, but they do have a nice small selection of yarn. They also have cross stitch supplies as well. Yeah, that's great. Um, and you can find them online. They are called SoBiz, and they are located in Fairlawn, Virginia. So if you want to look them up, please do. I think you can order online from them and support them. And the one in Blacksburg is called New River Art and Fiber. So she's also got a art store and of course the yarn shop, which is all one nice shop. And she has nice stuff there for the knitters and crocheters. So, get online, look those up, and give them some business, give them some love. The two that are in Roanoke and Salem, I'm not in Roanoke and Salem that much. It's usually on Sundays, and they're not open on Sundays. So I need to try and maybe make a trip down there Thursday through Saturday of some time and check them out. But they're also online, so go check them out. Knitting, no G, coop. So like a chicken coop, but knitting coop. They're in Salem, Virginia. And then Wool Workshop is, I, I guess they're Roanoke as well, Salem, Roanoke area as well. I think they're Roanoke is their address. But look them up, the Wool Workshop and Knitting Coop and uh, SoBiz and New River Art and Fiber. It used to be I could say I had like 7 or 8 yarn shops around, but not anymore. So check them out online if you don't live close by. If you do, go check them out in person. I got to place an order online through Mary Maxim because my husband's been buying a lot of ham radio stuff, so I think he felt a little guilty. But the real story and the rest of the story is I was going to order some stuff from Darn Good Yarn because I got a message, buy two get three free. Now who can resist that? I got yarn, buy two skeins get three skeins free. So I go look. It's one line of yarn that had like 5 colors, and you could only order 4 and get 6 free. And they had a few other things that I thought, well, okay, I can add to it so I don't have to pay shipping. Help my husband out here a little bit. I couldn't quite get enough that shipping would be free, but it was 10% of my order. And most of it wasn't what I really wanted. And I had my Mary Maxim catalog laying beside me, and I circled a lot of things in it. And I told him, I said, honey, I really am not interested in what's here. Can I order from Mary Maxim instead? And he said, okay, that's fine. I said, all right. So I got on Mary Maxim and I placed an order and I had a coupon for free shipping. Yay! So I actually spent less but got more at Mary Maxim. So I ordered their mystery yarn bag. Yeah, the nice bag. And yes, I had already started doing this video and messed up. So I had to restart it. So I'll be honest with you, there's a group of us that meet in at Barnes& and Noble in Christiansburg, Virginia on Wednesday nights from 6 to 8. So if you're in the area visiting or if you live in the area, feel free to come join us on a Wednesday night. We have a good time. Usually there's 6 of us, 6 to 10 of us, and we not everybody knits. We have some crocheters, we have some loom knitters, we have a card maker, and we have one lady who just kind of does a little bit of what interests her at the time. Last night she was teaching a couple of the girls how to make wreaths. I was not even interested. But I watched them make them and they were having fun and they were beautiful wreaths. One was doing a Halloween one and one was doing a Christmas one to give to her mom. Her mom already had a Halloween wreath, so she wanted to make her a Christmas one. And they did a beautiful job. They hadn't finished them, but they were pretty with what they'd gotten done. So they did that last night. I also took this box of Mary Maxim in to show them what I got. They got first looks with me. So here we go. This is the mystery yarn bag. Again, here we go again. Of course, you'll never see the other one. And in the mystery bag came Oh Baby in navy, Oh Baby organic, and that is 100% organic cotton. It is a two weight. It has 180 yards in it, or 165 meters. 175 ounces. Ha! Good laugh there, right? 1.75 ounces or 50 grams. And I got 3 in the navy. Oh, yeah. Let's see. A size 3 needle or, I think it's an E-hook. I got new glasses and I still can't read it. That's how tiny it is. I think it's an E-hook. So it's, from what I can tell, machine washable. And I don't know that I would machine dry it. Definitely not ironing it. I think I would lay it flat to dry to be, but it says machine washable and dryable. So I got 3 in the navy and 1. This is actually a Christmas red, but to me right now it's not looking like that. So I want you to know this is red is what they call it, but it's a Christmas red. So I got 4 of those. I got 4 of these, and I've already ripped the label on it. That's okay. It is Burnett Baby Blanket in Little Lilac Dove. It's a bulky 6, a US 11 needle, a US L hook, machine washable and dryable. It's 100% polyester, I believe is what it is. Yeah, 100% polyester. 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 72 yards, 65 meters. That is so soft. Oh, see, I bursted it. Now I'll probably have to make the blanket for her. So one of the girls at the knit night last night fell in love with this yarn. Now, I'm not a bulky type person as far as yarns. And I told her maybe I'd make her a hat out of it. I got 4 skeins of it. I could probably get a nice little lap blanket out of it. And I also got patent cobbles. And Moonrock, which is a taupe. It is also a 6, but it calls for a US 15 needle and a US N/P hook. And this is 49% wool, 49% acrylic, 2% nylon. So it's hand wash, lay flat to dry because of the wool in it. You don't want it to somewhat felt. You know, you either want it to felt or you don't want it to felt. There's not a in between, I don't think. Maybe there might be, but I don't know. Um, and one of the other girls fell in love with this. She's a crocheter. She might get it because I'm not a big fan of this size yarn. Okay. Did I tell you what it was? Oh no, I didn't. 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 41 yards, or 37 meters. And I got Elmo kit. It comes with everything. Now I didn't open this last night there. I opened it for the first video I started that I didn't finish because I screwed up. So it comes with your instructions. It comes with the teeny tiny 3mm needle, which is a very nice needle. It's a metal needle, which is better than some of these kits you get. And you get the little tiny wood or plastic needles. Come with the stuffing. It come with enough yarn for Elmo's body. And this again is a very pretty Christmas red, not this pinky color. And then it came with enough yarn for nose, eyes, and whatever. Oh, yeah, nose, eyes, and mouth. So it has orange, not salmon. That's orange, trust me, for his nose. And, of course, I said eyes, the white part for the eyes, and then it come with what's called safety eyes. So the little black parts are the eyes you would see those. The white part is the safety part that you put on the inside. So it came with everything, complete kit, which is nice. I don't crochet, or I do crochet. My husband taught me to crochet. I don't crochet very well. I'm going to have to sit down and learn. Might end up giving this also to somebody else. I know a lady who does them, but I don't think she would do it with that small of a needle. There's that. And the big bag, you know, it's a nice zippered bag. Oh, sorry. Mary Maxim sends their stuff in a nice zippered bag. You can also order those, just the bags, if you want to do that for, shucks, I can't think, yeah. If you want to order them for storage. And then it also came with 4 patterns. Has a nice knit blanket pattern. It's called Angled Eyelets Blanket. It's a knit pattern by Burnett. And yeah. And then Burnett Super Value is a mitered granny square throw. It's a crochet pattern. And then crochet dishcloths. Now, they sent this, but I didn't get any sugar and cream or peaches and cream in my kit. It calls for sugar and cream, two balls. And then I got this little boy blue blanket. Isn't that pretty? And that's a knitting blanket. When you use worsted weight, they say Caron Simply Soft, but of course any size 4 weight yarn. But oh, that would be so soft, wouldn't it? All right, so there's those patterns that came in the bag of goodies. Give me just a second. Just a second. So I can put it back in here. I don't have anywhere to throw my stuff. Like Bag O' Day can just toss her stuff around. I'm in my kitchen. I don't really want to toss my stuff around in the kitchen. I got to get my upstairs done so that when I do these types of videos, I can be like Bag O Day. That's what that's who I aspire to grow up to be like. I'm older than her, by the way. Um, I'll be 60 next year. Even though most people say you don't look it, there are days I feel it. And I do appreciate those people that say, oh, you can't be that old. Well, oh, now see, y'all, this is what happens when you're trying to do fun things. All right, I got everything back in the bag. You know how that goes. Pull it out. You're lucky to get it back in there, right? Then I also ordered their mystery sock. Um, their mystery sock. Well, they say box, but everything, like I said, comes in bags. And this is another one of their nice little zippered bags. I don't need to talk to those people either. Med Advantage. Now, we didn't open these and pull these out, but I am today, so we can look at them. Oh, and the yarn for Elmo was all acrylic, not full skeins. So, in the sock surprise, I got 2 skeins of Premier Serenity sock. So let's take a look at that first. Color is black. Yep, both of these are black. Of course, these will be nice for, you don't have to make socks out of sock yarn. You can do shawls, you can do sweaters, you can make hats, you can make stuffed animals, you can, anything. Just about anything you want. It's 50% superwash merino wool, 50%, wash wool. Okay, what's the rest of it? Oh, here we go. 25% rayon. It goes across, so I'll show you. It goes across in different languages. You go down for the same language. 50% superwash merino wool, 25% rayon made from bamboo, and 25% nylon. Of course, it's a super fine one. Calls for a US 2 needle and a US E hook. Of course, machine wash. See, because this is super wash, you can machine wash and tumble dry. I would not tumble dry too high. I would do it on low or lay them flat to dry, whatever you make. So that, I guess I should tell you, it's 230 yards in each ball, so that's enough for a long pair of socks, actually, or several footy type socks. 210 meters, 1.76 ounces, or 50 grams. And then I also got a perfect pair by Loops and Threads. This makes a pair, and there's 454 yards, 3.5 ounces, 415 meters, 100 grams. It calls, of course, it's a super fine, a 1, a US 2 needle, and a US or D3 hook. It's called Atlantic City. So, and this is by Loops and Threads, if I didn't say that. Isn't that neat? It is 70% acrylic, 23 visco from bamboo, and 7% polyester. So, you want to wash it in delicate setting. Do not bleach, tumble dry at low heat. Delicate setting. Do not iron or press. Do not dry clean. So, Again, my advice is to really, any of this, is to wash it delicate or hand wash it, either way, and lay it flat to dry. Or if you have a sock form, to put it on the sock form. That's my next thing I want to get. Then I also got 2 skeins of something. True. True Style Sock and Wool Annabelle. Uh, it's made in Turkey. I didn't tell you what any of these other. It's OEKO Tex Standard. Um, calls for a 2.5 to 3 needle or a 2 hook. It's 75% superwash, 25% polymade. And again, folks, I would, um, you know, wash it on gentle or hand wash it, um, and lay flat to dry or put it on a form to dry. It's 50 grams or 210 meters. So there's 220 yards on each one. So these will make a pair as well. And it came with, I don't know if it came with 1 or 2 or 3 maybe. Came with, yeah, it came with a pair of, came with 3 patterns. I like that pattern. This one is lace socks, is what it's called. And then they sent a pair of patent stretch socks, stretchy baby socks. And oh, they are so cute. Of course, I hate these are all knit. Yeah, this is also a knit pattern. I know that you can crochet socks as well, but thank goodness they sent me um, knitting patterns for the socks. Yep. And then this is, they're called stretch socks, pedicure socks. So I got some really cool patterns. The crochet patterns I may share with the girls at knit night. And like I said, a couple of them might be getting the yarn out of the other one because I'm not a big yarn. I mean, it's nice, it's soft. I just don't work with it. I should because I could get a lot of blankets done. But I like to do patterns in my baby blankets. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know. I just don't like to knit and purl. You know, I like to have a little bit of, well, some patterns are just knit and purl, but I like to, if I'm knitting and purling, I want a pattern out of it. And then I ordered the 2 dish towel topper kits. There. Isn't that just cute? I was trying to get it out of the glare, y'all, but and the towels are nice and thick. I haven't taken them out yet. It comes with your yarn and your towel and directions. So, and the towels are the nice, thick, soft towels. Now, you don't get 2. You only get 1. It's just showing you the knit topper and the crochet topper. So, you get pattern for both tops. So, if you're a crocheter, you'll have the pattern. If you're a knitter, you'll have the pattern. And I also got the doves. I love these. I need to sit down and work on them and have them as Christmas gifts, right? Then I got two more things out of this box to show you. I tell you, I got a lot for a little $109 and change. I ordered one each of their Festive Sparkle sock yarn. I'm trying to hide the top ones yet because, well, I'm also trying to... Let me do this one first. We'll go back to the socks. I got the Bath Knits book because, like I said, I'm always making kitchen stuff. I thought, well, bath knits. You still use the cotton, and it looks like maybe sock yarn in this one. And it looked like it had all kinds of good patterns in it. So, got a nice little hand towel that doesn't come off. So when you have guests, you can hang up the hand towel and they can use it to wash their hands and it won't come off the towel thing. Now, these I think I'm hoping it's knit. Well, it might be, yeah, knit. These are knit patterns. So if you're not a knitter, I'm sorry. Felted soap cover, so that's, and they have a liner for a basket, and just spa socks again. Because you remember there was a pattern in the sock yarn for spa socks. Oh, they even have a bath mat. That's kind of neat. And we didn't take it out of the thing either. They have washcloth patterns. Here we go. There's those two. And then that one. That was kind of neat. Those are kind of neat. Oh, wow. They even have towels in here. Cabled towels. Huh. May have to look at that. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Some more washcloths. A bath mitt. Let's see. Of course, there were some more washcloths. Edged towels. More washcloths. They even have a storage basket so you could put your goodies in it, I guess. Or have your guests put their dirty laundry in there. They have that's nice, a hat and robe set. Um, and little socks. Those would be nice for after your bath, especially in the cool winter time. Those are slipper socks. More washcloths. I'm not going to show you all the washcloths, but they are neat. So that's a good book. I look forward to getting started on some of that in there because I do well right now I still have a couple of um, commissioned items. I was trying to say crochet items to do, but again, my crochet is very limited, so I'm not going to sit and try to do that right now. But I want to try and I've got some commissioned items I need to get done. I've got 9 out of the 10 dishcloths done. Um, I'm sorry, I don't have those 9 to show you. I've already given them to the person who's ordered them. The 10th one, I have got to find me a knit design wear, either software or something that can turn a picture into a knitted design for me so that I can do this last one. And I think I did. So I'm gonna sit down and play. I'm gonna sit down and try to figure out how to use it. Cause I want. Oh, excuse me, because I'm not an artist and I'm not very good at like looking at a picture and making the dots in the graphs. So I just want to find me a rather nice knitting graphic graph or something that will take a picture and turning it into a knitting pattern for me. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Now, let's go back to the socks. I'm going to open it. I didn't open these last night, and the girls all understood. I just wasn't going to do that because I had to carry them back out. So, I ordered Premier Fruits, and this is in watermelon. And trust me, it doesn't look like that. To me, it looks like it's very pink and just, ugh, but it's actually red and green and white and a little bit of dark green and a little bit of brown in there, for the seeds. And it's real pretty. So I got 2 of those. Oh, I'm sorry. So each one has 235 yards, which means each one will make a sock. 215 meters, 175 ounces or 50 grams, 93% acrylic, and 7% PBT. If you know what that is, let me know. It's a super fine one. Of course, it calls for a US 2 needle. And again, these are just suggested because if you're a tight knitter, you need to go up in your knitting needle, or if you're a tight crocheter, you need to go up with your crochet hook, or if you're loose, you need to go down. So that calls for a size 2. Since I've been doing this, I've gone from I can use what they suggest and get a nice piece of fabric out of it to I probably should go down a size or 2. I've gotten pretty loose. Then I decided to order the Festive Feet Sparkle. Look at there. And that one actually kind of shows the colorway a little bit better. Of course, the red is a Christmas red. I think it looks a little brownish. But see the sparkle. These might become Christmas ornaments for gifts. It's 437 yards or 400 meters, 73% superwash, 25% polyamide, 2% polyester, 100 grams or 3.5 ounces. And this is candy cane sparkle. They had it without sparkle, so if you're not a sparkle, they have them plain. I almost ordered the plain ones too, but I decided not to. These are, I guess because of the stuff that's, in them, they're not my favorite. Oh, machine wash on delicate setting in warm water, tumble dry on low heat at delicate setting. Again, hand wash, lay flat to dry, or if you have the form, to put it on the form, is what I would suggest if you want to keep the sparkle and how it looks. Um, this one is Happy Holidays Sparkle. Again, the red is a Christmassy red, green, white, and sparkles. Y'all are probably getting tired of hearing me. I've been going for about 40 minutes. How about that? And then the last one is, oh, let's see, mistletoe sparkle. And of course, they're all the same. Same weight, same yardage, same care. Oh, super fine one. US 3 needle, but it doesn't tell you for hook. Now this says US 3 needle. I think I would probably use a 1 or 2 myself. It says it's a super fine one. Well, yeah, I guess it is. It's little. So, those are my yarns. What did you like out of those? Did you see something you really liked? Something you really wanted? Then go hit up Joanne's. Then go hit up Mary Maxim, because they do have a sale going on. That's what most of this was on sale. Um, I'm really funny about that. I do like to try and get stuff on sale when I can because, well, you get more. You can order more. You're getting the same stuff. And just getting a little bit cheaper. I know that doesn't help the shops any or people any, but if you're like me and you don't have a job and you're relying on a little money here and there, then you gotta buy what you can afford. If you can afford the nicer yarns, then support your local dyers or your indie dyers as much as you can. If you can't, then support your shop. Support the yarn community. I'm afraid that we're going to be seeing them disappear because of the economy and the way everything's going. And no, I'm not getting into politics. So let me know how you've been doing. Let me know what's your favorite yarn or your favorite pattern, from that was. I'm going to be doing a video and putting it up in a little bit on how to make a baby sweater. The last video I did, I asked for recommendations on videos to do because I have done some learn to cast on. I've got a couple of those. I've taught you how to knit and how to purl and how to yarn over and how to bind off. I need to start teaching you some other techniques as well. But somebody came on and said, yeah, could you teach us how to do a baby sweater from the bottom up? And I said, sure. So I'm going to work on that in a little bit and I'll try and get that up soon. It's after 12 and my tummy is telling me it's after 12. So you all have a great and wonderful day. Remember, you are loved. I am here. And if you need to talk, you can always contact me on Facebook. You can private message me on Facebook or send me an email, and I'll have all that information below. Send me an email. I won't give out my phone number on here, but I'll be happy to get it to you if if you need it. But please know you are loved, and I am here with dry shoulders. So have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.